Hey everyone, I'm with Paul Ura right now, who's the warning coordination meteorologist for the National Weather Service here in Austin, our viewing area, including San Antonio. Being the warning coordination meteorologist, have you noticed a growing increase in any specific warnings issued recently in the last maybe couple of decades or so?
What's kind of interesting is that when you kind of look at our process of, what comes into producing a warning, of course, we have radar data, which is really key. And of course, increases in technology will increase our ability to make better warnings. It's a typical domino sort of effect. And so we've had these massive increases in not only our technology with our Doppler radar, and then also even the amount of ground source, people reporting weather to us has been increasing too. So an interesting kind of statistic that we like to kind of point out is, let's say, tornadoes. The amount of tornado warnings, and especially the amount of tornadoes that have been reported. The amount of tornadoes reported across the United States is skyrocketing. One would say that there's just so many more tornadoes. When you really look into the numbers, the amount of weak tornadoes is drastically increasing, whereas the number of moderate to strong tornadoes is flatlined. And so overall, you can kind of say that I think the amount of tornadoes is pretty much steady. It's just that we see them so much more now. We have so much more video documentation. We have storm chasers that drive 1,000 miles in one day to go document a tornado in the middle of nowhere. So it's hard to discern what's a true increase when you have the reporting abilities also increasing. You can't compare apples to apples from 50 years ago because everything has changed. And so it becomes much, much harder to kind of see any sort of actual increase in this or that.